What's going on, everyone? Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Welcome back. Wow. It has been, what, a week, 2 weeks since I streamed? But, well, did a proper scheduled stream. But we are back, finally, and I don't know how I'm feeling. I kind of really miss being able to play Monster Hunter right now. I've kind of very heavily got into Monster Hunter, hence all the spam. I do apologize for it. The reason why is because I wanted to keep it somewhere so that if something really funny happened, which some funny things did happen, I could actually clip it. For those that are watching this on YouTube, by the way, tap on the nose that Monster Hunter is a recorded and streamed series. So as soon as we get some icons ready for that, that is ready to go. In fact, we today finished up the initial story. So I'm excited for that. It just means that now we are in the very difficult high rank. And that's gonna take a lot of grinding and a lot of time. So that's kind of why I want to be doing it. But we have Honkai Star play today. So without further ado, I should ask, is the game quiet or is it? Does the game got? I think the game's got no audio. Hang on. If it hasn't, it's because I set it to not have audio. Yeah. Hang on. There we go. It's time for us to continue. So without further ado, Owie, scroll us over.
So charming.
Because yeah, we have a brand new patch to cover, so we're doing it. Hey, Algie!
With all due respect, this trial's taking
I wonder if they've got the voices in yet. It feels like I've waited 42 days.
What do you think of this, Trinan?
It's not possible to tell for sure what goes on within the vortex. All I can hear are fragments of speech and distant battle cries.
Is it Finon's voice?
No!
I'm not sure. It's difficult to make out clearly. Wait, no!
Lady Trinan.
Snowy's voice. I can't hear him anymore. There's this unlike existence in the trial. It's burning him up.
Oh! Do we have to go in?
This, after all.
Are we going in?
What now?
Get ready, my demise.
I think we're going in.
Time for Plan B. As I promised you, Aglaya, I will intervene in the trial this time to bring you.
So is this? Oh.
But that's as far.
Maybe the core flames think, I don't want you. I want him.
I know this is not the time to demand any more from you.
Discerning. All right then. To be as prepared as I can, I hope that the two Outlander warriors can also join me.
That might not be a good idea. The core flame trial is many times more complicated than a standard ritual.
Cass! Oh, you care about me, but trust me, I got this. I've been playing Monster Hunter now for, what day came out? Last Friday, that would be Monday, so Friday, when I started.
Let me join you
Saturday,
instead,
Sunday,
Lord
Monday, today. I've been playing Monster Hunter for 5 days straight. It's fine, we got this.
Join me in the trial to look for Finon. And when we do, Aglaya's golden thread will guide us back out. Assuming we survive Nikador's wrath. If something...
Hey, I've been surviving it all week.
Casterus, your priority is to ensure the safety of these two. I can find a way out on my own.
Yes, Lord Mighty.
Thank you both for your valor. Time to get to work then. Let me have the honor of taking the lead in this battle.
Alright.
May that warrior be safe from harm. When you are ready, I will preside over the ritual on Trinon's behalf.
Let's go. Oh, we're getting Mighty on the team for this. Okay,
What could possibly pique your curiosity here? Don't tell me. It's me.
Our reinforcements from beyond the sky. Warriors of high esteem. Please close your eyes and hold your breath. They once kept the fate of this world, and many other challenges safe from the devastating rage of strife. They now seek to venture deep into the trial of divinity and prove their will to destroy our enemies.
Let me try that again, Uglia.
By the prophecy. When the hammer of strife strikes the anvil of the warrior, the heat and impact will leave behind scars, and between them, a demigod shall rise.
Hello again.
Very well. Come forth then. Souls foreign to this realm.
Terrible job, Super Chief. You fucked that one up that badly.
I'm sorry, I have tiny lungs. Hello, Minnie. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a lovely one.
Fear in the depths of a warrior's heart. And with thy strength, banish the darkness and usher in sunlight. Let all lost souls find courage on a long journey back home.
Not all who wander are lost, but I sure as fuck am. Alright, time for some battles! Just got back from work, shattered and scared for tomorrow. Oh, what's going on tomorrow?
What's the matter? Surprised? Where there's strife, there's carnage. It shouldn't come as a surprise to see such a sight in Nikador's trial. I don't see him around here. We should go first. Let's pray he stays safe.
It's Don Hung. He's always safe.
The greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart, huh? So, this is what he fears the most.
Yeah, the fall.
Be on alert. The smell of...
Tell me your name, brute. Your demise shall be a tale I boast about at the feast table.
My name is Perdiccas, and I am here to avenge my people.
Ah, you have to go that. Yeah, I know that feeling. I know that feeling about being terrified of the dentist. I used to be all the time as well until I had my fillings done.
Cries of beasts at the slaughterhouse sound better than your name.
Say whatever you like, despicable Ackerman. Better to die in battle than return even in glory. May the Kremnoan spirit always watch over me.
Foolish brute. I see you're eager to die. Very well then. I shall grant you just that. You are... Oh. So the Alpha Brute has found his way here. It's a pity, though. You're too late. You will never stop the Holy City's army. Watch as I make this pathetic warrior of yours the first sacrifice.
Mightimus, my king, avenge me.
Is this?
You're next.
Face your death, coward.
Oh, so he's terrified of Mighty becoming the king?
This is...
Okay, long live the king, I guess.
the product of Nikador's wrath.
Burn
it all. Spend freely.
Yeah, take some extra shields if you're gonna take your HP down, mate.
Or maybe
I don't want you dying on me.
watch your head.
Well, not particularly, anyway. Hopefully the game's alright. It says my microphone is louder, so... Could you just let me know?
Absurd.
Because it's been a while since I've changed the
I know
volume.
this, Akumen. Strife contorted an honorable warrior into this perverse and twisted being. That horrible noise. I can hardly suppress my bloodlust when it sounds.
Oh.
This battle cry must have gone to Finon. That's why he lost himself.
So who is he?
It's nothing. Let's go.
It obviously hit something close to home.
That voice is Cartonis? Not you too, Cartonis.
Mighty Mouse you are. Destroyed all the wicked king. Here to take my life finally.
I won't ask how this happened, nor will I hurt you like you said. I just need you to tell me where Finon is.
All of this you know very well. Leave our city, cursed son of Gorgo.
I have no intention of hurting you, Cartonis.
Humiliate me you shall not. Leave. Get out of Okima. Get out. Symbol of your sovereignty, take it. Signet of Kremnos, bask in blood-soaked glory, your kind alone.
This is Mother Signet. It's here again. I knew it.
Ha! Finally gone mad, despicable vermin. With your mad king, perish together in that maelstrom of battle.
Enough! Be quiet! You are not at all Cartonis. Look out!
Oh.
Nice move.
There's Dan! Are we up against Dan Hong's
Wait.
apparition this time?
He seems calm and composed.
Are we fighting Dan Hong? Is this how he gets his fire ult?
Parted the waters.
I didn't say anything to you.
Huh? So, you are Dan Hong. What did you go through before meeting us? You mean you saw your past too? The trial of strife.
One thing I've realized is I haven't seen my past.
This might not be a single person's trial, but an arena for every challenger to engage their own delusions in a bloody battle. I saw someone from my past a while ago. Someone Finon has never met. We can only hope this battlefield is nowhere as extensive as I imagined it to be. Let's first follow the sounds of battle to their source.
Yeah, sorry, where's mine?
Seem to be getting a lot louder.
Nice! Is Finon gonna be our enemy in this?
Just as I thought. This is where the battle cries were coming from. The true entrance to Nikador's trial.
It's Nias.
I've seen him for the first time, but there's no doubt about it. What I'm sensing can only be Strife's bloodlust. The one manipulating this battlefield is Nikador themselves.
My demise. You are a keen warrior indeed.
You know me?
The blasphemous prince. Of course I know you. And I happen to know that you're here for the soul of that white-haired warrior.
Great. Let's cut to the chase then. Hand over that poor excuse for a sword master, so we can be done with this farce.
No.
Boy. Then we'll kick your ass for him. You know, it works.
Courage and strength for coming this far. But you have chosen to besmirch the dignity of one who has fallen. And I cannot turn a blind eye to that.
It's gonna be a fierce battle.
He faced the greatest fear in the depths of his heart, and fought with exceptional valor, though he eventually succumbed to the brutal onslaughts. I have since brought him to the rear battleground, and granted him glory worthy of his courage, tenacity, and sacrifice. You wish to take him away? Sure. Pick up a spear and prove that your resolve can rise.
I'll pick up a fist, a banjo, a key.
Cowards who hope to avoid bloodshed.
And a gambling chip.
My sight this instant.
How about that? You cool with that?
Your opinions are of no interest to me, Mad King. If it's a fight you're looking for, then you will get one, Titan. I will put you to rest once more with my curse of immortality.
Commendable. Your noble mother displayed the same spirit with a spear in her hands.
Don't you dare speak of her.
Why not? She challenged the former Kremnos king to a duel, even knowing that it was a deadly trap, all to protect your dignity. Are you suggesting her efforts were...
Which I've been deep into the lore already. Why? Oh, poor guy. He's a mama's boy. Oh.
The incarnation of strife. How dare you talk about her past? Enough of this nonsense. You should be wielding your weapon at the god of strife. Battle me and put a swift end to this.
Man, this boy crazy.
Your hatred is as clear as day, my Demos. I once must have stung you deeply. But thanks to them, I have also come to you. This is why you killed your father for the throne. Only to let your signet sink to the bottom of the Sea of Souls, refusing to let the glory of Kremnos live on. This is why you slew the Strife Titan. Only to reject the core flame, letting strife continue instead. Oh, child demanded by fate, show me what you are capable of. Show me if you have the power to put out the flames of your very own destiny.
I will rip your chest apart, Titan. The same way I ripped apart that former king.
Chill. You need a Snickers, sir.
You wish to repeat these. Come at me then. Ignite the flames of your fears and step onto the battlefield. Take this fierce battle to the boundaries of strife and consume me. Or lose yourself in the fight and watch your defeated corpse burn to ash. But remember this. The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood. Very courage. My chestnut. Cult of ascension. To you, the successor of Kremnos.
Let's go!
White-haired warrior knew he was no match there, yet he chose to fight till his very last breath. What about you, my Demos? Can your murderous intent match up to what fate has in store for you? Prove to me that you are worthy of this power.
Oh, has he got his abilities now? Jesus.
Kremnos. This is the power you desire?
Nothing but a thought. Expand your thinking. What a crone.
Eternal.
There we go. Now you can break him. Go for it. Hey, don't headbutt me. Oh yeah, he's imaginary, not fire.
I grant you the blood of strife.
This raging power. I can hardly contain it. Burn it all.
Spend freely.
All in.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
This is good. It's letting us trial the character at least, which is nice. It's good when they do this. Because this time they have put it forward and foremost. You know, he's playable, which is good. Obviously, previous times they didn't do that. I didn't realize. So we kind of missed opportunities.
Now accept your punishment.
Jesus.
Fear you shall abandon your mortal body, King of Kremnos.
How noisy. Forever doomed.
Oh! Achievement unlocked! I'm guessing that's one of Mighty's ones.
I'll take it all. Watch your head.
I don't know.
All will be swept
I don't
away
know.
by the wind.
But that is an achievement that is not on my list yet. So that's a few extra gems, so I'm not gonna complain, you know. I refuse to complain with extra gems.
Accept your punishment.
Especially when, obviously, my next goal is Cass. Oh, here we go.
Found you.
Ah. His fear was of Mightimus. Mighty taking the throne, I'm guessing. So
I did my best.
yeah.
There's no need to worry. His soul is in a stable condition. With ample rest for both body and mind, he'll be up and about in no time.
The greatest fear in the depths of his heart. Lord Finon must have been forced to relive his past during the trial, and revisit his homeland that had fallen to the Black Tide.
In all likelihood.
That is correct. He was willing to entrust the core flame to the Chrysosayers, because he was also pinning his hopes on us, to succeed him in shouldering the responsibility of resisting the Black Tide.
It is one of the culprits that drives the people of Envorius to madness. It was
Almost
during
like a
the
mimetic
Arabella that
virus.
this unspeakable thing first appeared, like a plague, alongside the three titans of calamity. Nobody knows where it came from or how it came to be. What we do know, however, is that it is steadily encroaching upon what little remains of this tranquil land, much like a rising sea closing in on an island from all sides. It is for this very reason that it became known as the Black Tide. Those who succumb to it lose their reason and humanity, becoming vicious, mindless monsters. Mortals are not the only ones susceptible to its influence. Even gods and titans cannot escape from it.
According to Naius, Nikador, though one of the embodiments of calamity, also bears the responsibility of fending off the Black Tide. Perhaps that is also why Lord Finon threw himself into the trial of strife so readily.
But now, we must look for alternative means of igniting the flames of strife.
So, Aglaya, what should we do now?
You know very well the decision doesn't lie with me. As the successor to Kremnos, Mighty, You know better than anyone that if it was simply about emerging triumphant on the battlefield of strife, you and your people could manage it with ease. But ultimately, the heavy burden of divinity can only be borne by one. It is foolhardiness and indecision, not the unclaimed seat of divinity, that pushes this world into the deathly fog.
Don't worry, Dee. This isn't the first time he's been like this. A long time ago?
I'm not worrying about him.
Oh, alright. You're a little quiet, though.
I'm sorry. That was rude of me. What I meant was, I know that man can pull through for sure.
It's alright. Being straightforward suits you better. Actually, Dee, there's something we're curious about. What did you see in Nikador's trial?
Something that terrifies me. Isn't that ironic? There shouldn't even be a word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
Do you think you stand a chance against that thing that terrifies you?
Is this also part of your grand scheme?
What do you mean?
Aglaya knew that Finon might fall. And she expected me to take his place. That was the plan all along, wasn't it?
There we go. Sorry guys, I had something I had to take care of. I have been listening,
Looks
don't
like
worry.
you know everything.
I have no intention of condemning you for it. The Flame Chase journey is not a game, and I have long understood this. The downfall of strife, and the ever-growing threat that the Black Tide poses. If Circes and Ornyx are also impacted, ramifications will be dire.
Let's not give the Black Tide the access to time.
They are the only two Titans who are still lucid and willing to coexist with humanity.
Regrettably, I do not hold the key to completing the trial. If I wish to conquer that fear, I need the assistance of my fellow Kremnoans. Give me some time to speak with my people. It won't take long, I promise.
Ah, I see. There is strength in numbers, but you must know that the trial to become a demigod is ultimately meant for only one individual.
I think it's more the case he wants to know more about his mum.
They have been eagerly awaiting a new king all this time, haven't they? If you take on the divine role, they will have no reservations about following your lead. After all, you're the hero of Castrum Kremnos.
I once was. Lady Trebios. Therein lies my deepest fear. We'll talk again later. I'll be back.
D? Regardless of what happens, we will always be there for you.
I get the feeling one of them is gonna die. They're doing way too much to make her...
Probably in the hot bath. I should go take a look.
You know?
Billowing steam always brings back memories of the furnaces in our homeland.
Like, they're making it... They're kind of building it up that someone's gonna die. Or get injured at least.
Children left unattended by their parents? That's not safe. You shouldn't run around in here, kids.
Hey, it's the Crown Prince! Are you also here for a bath?
I want to hear stories about princes on the battlefield.
The Crown Prince? Are you Kremnoans?
Yeah, we are! The grown-ups said we used to live next to the arena. Well, next to the parts next to it anyway. My dad is a centurion with the Hydra Lancers, and my mom is the bravest warrior in the God Shield Brigade. We used to get tons of silver coins from Mr. Crateros.
My parents are serving in the Holy City garrison now. As warriors of Kremnos, they're braver than any Achaemen.
Why are you kids here alone? Where are the grown-ups?
Mom and Dad were asleep, so we snuck out to play hide and seek with Mr. Crateros.
That old man can be such a child sometimes. You know where Crateros
Nope,
is?
he's the one hiding!
I'll be looking for him.
Sorry, I don't. Come to think of it, we haven't seen him in a while. Did he get lost while trying to find us? No way! Mr. Crateros is a member of the Royal Wing Elites. He's the best at hunting down enemies. He was counting near Verax Leo when we went to hide. I thought about taking a peek, but who knows if it might be a trap he set.
It was prudent of you to be cautious. So, which Verax Leo was he with?
It's, just take a few turns after you go out from here. It's close to the backs.
All right, I'll go look for him. You should consider the game over and head home for now. And don't play around the hot baths again.
Wait, Your Highness!
Is there something else?
I heard you retrieved Nikador's core flame. Does that mean we get to go back home soon?
Have you ever been to Castrum Kremnos? You were all born in the Holy City, and are living lives no different from the Achaemens. Everything you know about our people comes only from the tales of others. You have never even witnessed the blade in the sky with your own eyes. How, then, is a city you've never seen your home?
Because this place is definitely not home. Mom and Dad told me that the children of Kremnos are born to wield swords and fight on the battlefield.
They also said that the Kremnoan detachment led by the Crown Prince is the bravest army across all of Emphoria.
You have such a fan squad, dude.
The kids in
Accept
the Holy
it.
City don't play with us. The moment they find out that our parents are Kremnoans, they shun us. We don't care. We all know that the Crown Prince will take us home one day.
That time has not yet arrived. But, young men of Kremnos, heed my
Oh,
command.
you see,
Turn to
he
your
appeared
parents
so
at
edgy in the
once.
first patch, but now we get the
Here
softer
on,
side.
You are to dedicate yourselves to rigorous training and a healthy diet. You must not neglect these two aspects if you are to become a brave warrior of Kremnos. Only by following this path can you be deemed worthy of returning home.
Yes, Your Highness!
The future of Kremnos. I should find Crateros. There he is.
Found it, you old fart.
It's the Crown Prince of Castrum Kremno.
Get a grip. We're here by order of the Council of Elders. Even the Chrysos heirs have to think twice before doing anything to us.
Out of my way, lackeys of the Council.
The Civil Guard of Akama is on official duty. Please keep out of this area.
Calm down, my lord. Play nice.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'll allow you to pass this time, but just this once.
So, you think yourself knowledgeable? Then here is a question for you. Do you know how Chrysius Leo in Castrum Kremnos came to be mounted on the wall?
I don't know, my lord. How did it come to be?
Let me enlighten you. A long time ago, the founder of Castrum Kremnos led a group of warriors to hunt down a lion on the outskirts of the city of Tritos. That vicious beast had been a menace for years, and the bones in its den were stacked even higher than the peaks around Akama. But do you know what happened? Nary a moment had passed after the beast's head peeked out of its den, when the Kremnoan warriors surged forward and brought it down within the blink of an eye, shattering its knees with a single strike. And then... why are you red-faced already? We haven't even gotten to the best part yet.
It's your storytelling, my lord. You're weaving such a captivating tale that it got my blood pumping. Please, go on. Well, if it isn't Lord Mighty. It's been a while.
Oh, what in Akama is happening? To what do I owe the pleasure, son of Gorgo?
Kratos. My esteemed
Let's talk somewhere else, Mighty Mos. I'm tired of speaking with this silly lion.
What about the Council's informants?
Those two hyenas are nothing but scavengers of rotten meat. They couldn't bite even if they tried. They can follow us if they want to.
Be careful, you know what they say about female hyenas. They don't bite, but they got something else.
Did Chrysius Leo get mounted on the wall?
Keep up with us, you hyena. Oh, sorry. I meant officers.
Come on, lads.
Hey, old
with
lady,
me.
How dare you? Calm down. Calm down.
Hey.
Don't fall behind now. Unless you want to upset our friends here.
Don't you dare try any tricks with us.
We're gonna trick him, aren't we? Smoke bomb.
We're almost there.
Why have you stopped?
This is a nice spot for a private chat.
Shall we, sir?
Let's do it.
What are you up to?
Back the fuck up.
Someone help me!
Some privacy at last. So, tell me, why have you come to...
Yeah, battery!
I came to discuss the future of the Kremnoans.
Interesting. I heard the core flame of the Lance of Fury has been restored, though not by your hand. And you're even considering giving up Nikador's divine power. Is this true?
Those rumors are not entirely groundless.
In other words, you did entertain the thought of giving up the throne of Kremnos and forsaking your people.
The divine power is not equivalent to the throne. The path of strife is also not our people's only way.
Enough with the word games. You, of all people, should understand the plight of the Kremnoans. Think about all the warriors of the Kremnoan detachment who left their homeland with you. Think about their children. Only the yearning for our former glory days has kept us going all this time.
Well, the old ways
If
suck.
they ever learn that the crown prince they look up to so much is actually toying with the notion of stepping down, think of the disgrace it would bring upon your departed mother, Marty Mos.
Don't bring up his mother. God damn it.
You best remember that she died for you because of Europon's schemes. To restore the glory of Kremnos.
Since you've brought that up, tell me, who is responsible for my father's death?
Are you trying to shame me, Mighty Mos? I may be old, but I haven't become so decrepit that I've forgotten it all. Of course I remember that Europon died when the Kremnoan detachment surrounded him. You drove the spear into his chest with your very own hands.
That was merely the final outcome. Do you still not see it? What led my parents and our people to their downfall is none other than the strife we speak of. The quest for glory. The tenet of valorous death before glorious return. This is the creed of every Kremnoan, no matter whether these beliefs are justified or not.
Don't be ridiculous. The only thing that could slay a king is a spear. Even an infant knows that much. I swore to your mother that I would guard your crown with my life. I never foresaw that the son of Gorgo himself would be the first to turn his back on the Kremnoan spirit. Gorgo. Your mother bore that name. The name of the great founder of Castrum Kremnos. And she upheld that name with honor. If you choose to turn your back on her legacy, like a wretched deserter, do not fault me for withholding my loyalty, Mighty Mos.
I came to discuss the future of our people with you. But it appears this is not the right time yet.
Go, Mighty. Ha! That's what those Chrysos heirs call you, isn't it? Go down the path you have deemed correct. Deep down, you have always been one to do as you please. And I am well aware that no one can deter you once you've made up your mind. But don't you ever dream of renouncing the traditions of Kremnos. We may reside in Akama now, but we remain eternally bound to strife by blood.
Bloodlines no longer hold any significance in this era of destruction.
My young lord, always bear this in mind. Never reveal your vulnerabilities to anyone. A lion should never dwell amidst its prey, especially when it wields power enough to dominate the entire hunting ground.
Europon, the boy did nothing wrong! This is murder! Do not sully the noble name of Kremnos with the blood of an innocent child. You mustn't reveal your weaknesses to the enemy.
Enough! My decision is final. We must use this child's life to preserve the soul of the great Nikador. We must save Castrum Kremnos.
Don't be absurd! Those tiny hands lack the strength to even lift a spear. Do you truly believe him a threat to Castrum Kremnos? You'll be ending the bloodline of Kremnos if you do this. Our millennia-old glory will become nothing more than a joke.
Have you forgotten that we Kremnoans place no value in bloodlines? It is through pure bloodshed and slaughter that the kings of Kremnos have ascended to the throne. As for our millennia-old glory, it has always been a joke in my eyes. Glorify it all you want, but it will not alter the nature of slaughter. Those who revel in it are but murderers. They are no more noble than the most monstrous beasts in Amphorius.
Enough with your words! Among all the kings of Kremnos, which one did not inherit the crown only after plucking it from the lifeless body of his father? But listen to yourself now. Do you truly believe you can cleanse the blood from your hands through mere words alone?
Nay, quite the contrary. I will end this cycle of bloodshed, starting with this child. With these blood-stained hands, I will end it all.
Your failure is inevitable, Europon. You are just a coward who can only raise his blade against his own child. A beast.
So what point was Mighty immortal?
Royal cannot sit idly by and watch this atrocity unfold. If you consider yourselves the honorable sons and daughters of Gorgo, then take up your spears and join me in putting an end to this bloody charade!
Does anyone else have any objections? If so, come forward with your spear and prove your mettle.
Understood.
5, 4, 3. No one dare stand by my side. Cowards! Has that crown stripped you of your courage? 2, 1.
It appears there are no objections. Then, in accordance with the Kremnoan Council's principle of tacit consent, the decision is final. With all present as witnesses, this child shall descend into the Sea of Souls, where he will nourish the Lance of Fury and join the fallen heroes. May fate and the gods await your arrival. My son. My Deimos.
Stop!
If you have more to say, then speak. On account of the life we have shared together, I grant you this one final chance.
With the blade of fury above us and the council bearing witness, I, Gorgo, hereby move to challenge the crown in accordance with the laws of Kremnos. O unworthy king, in the name of the Council of Elders, I demand that you duel me!
Very well.
That's one way of solving a martial spat, I guess.
Blade strikes down.
Mightimos, my son. They all tell me to forget. But how could I ever, the son of Gorgo, will be crowned in blood? If there is no Kremnos without the crown, then I shall seize the crown and smash it to pieces to bring the people to their senses.
Wow. That's interesting. Hello, Cass.
Mister, you're awake.
Cass, why does life slumber?
That's a complicated question. I'm not sure I can answer that.
Hey!
I apologize for arriving uninvited. I saw that you were still asleep, so I took the liberty of waiting nearby. I bring a message from Lady Aglaya. She has prepared a gift for you and Dan Hong, and wishes to present it to you in person.
And what were we waiting for? Let's go!
I'm glad you're in good spirits. Alright, let's set off.
Wow, though, so that's a backstory. So, did Mightimos have to kill his own mother?
Now that Nikador has fallen, the soldiers in the city
Did
can
she
finally
win?
catch a break.
Or did he win? She died, or was excommunicated, and ran with him. That's also the possibility. I suppose we might find out.
Is that Lady Chibi and Lady Trian?
You must have forgotten. This is a precious relic from our hometown. We definitely all saw it back then. Trian, this is a counterfeit. We both know it's impossible for something this fragile to have survived all those years in one piece. Nothing is impossible. We are fragile too, but we still got through those sad times. Ugh, look at that color and how it glitters in the light. It's exactly as we remember it.
And that's why it's fake.
Why won't you buy it? If someone else gets to it before us, we'll miss our chance forever. Calm down, Trian. You need
no need to fret. If you need more time to make a decision, I can put this aside for you until tomorrow.
No, it's alright. Trian is just... She'll come to her senses tomorrow. We'll be off first.
Trian is just what? Trian is super mad, that's what! You've forgotten all about Mama! Mama gave us something just like this before!
Oh.
Trian...
Everyone's digging into each other's mothers today,
See you
apparently.
tomorrow? I hope you two patch things up soon.
See you tomorrow. May the winds of fortune bless you.
Excuse
What were you
me.
selling?
If you don't mind, could you tell me what...
What were you selling? I'm gonna buy it off you.
Oh, it's Miss Casterus. It's been a while. Well, honestly, I'm not quite sure myself. See, I have a little hobby of collecting handicrafts. Some time ago, I found this trinket being sold at the Marmorial Market, and bought it to use as decoration at my stall. When Lady Chibi and Lady Trian walked by earlier, Lady Trian happened to catch sight of it, and promptly insisted that it was a precious memento from her hometown. But Lady Chibi believed it to be a counterfeit. She said it couldn't possibly be from Yanisopolis. The likelihood of such fragile glassware surviving the Chrysos War is simply too low. For some reason, Lady Trian became awfully upset after hearing that.
I see. Madam, would you mind selling this trinket to me?
I'll buy it.
Certainly. It's just... if it truly is a relic from Yanisopolis, it could be worth a small fortune.
I understand. Feel free to name your price.
I suppose I can sell it to you at cost as a sign of goodwill, Miss Casterus. Just promise to support my business in the future.
I won't kill off your plants.
Much appreciated. We're lucky that she has a good heart. I'm not one to venture out often, and while I have some savings, it takes a lot out of me to even talk to people, let alone haggle. Had it been another merchant, I would have been set back plenty. The authenticity of the piece isn't important. What matters is that it holds special meaning for Lady Trian and reminds her of her hometown. I've long wished to show my gratitude for Lady Trian's care, but I haven't been able to come up with any ideas for a suitable gift. This chance encounter today feels like divine intervention. Perhaps this is the gift I've been searching for. Still, this trinket is admittedly rather fragile. I will have to make some adjustments and stitch it onto wool felt to protect it. That way, no matter how much Lady Trian runs around, it won't break easily. Alright, back to business after that little detour. Let's keep moving. Don't stray far now. We've already kept Lady Aglaya waiting long enough.
Casterus, you might want to move. Casterus. Casterus! Oh my god, go!
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds. Sound lingers.
Hey girl, hey! I heard you got a gift.
Welcome, Cass. And you as well, trailblazer from beyond the sky. Your companion here kindly explained the meaning behind the name to me earlier. Through him, I've come to understand that you and your friends walk the paths of Kepali and Yanis in places beyond the sky. Addressing you appropriately is the least I can do, as a show of respect. For all that has happened, it was never our intention to drag you two into the battle against Nikador and jeopardize your safety. To express our gratitude for your kind, trailblazing endeavors, we would like to present you with the highest honor of Akima. This is the dew of divine blood, brewed from crops nourished by the blood of the Titans. It is said that only 12 bottles existed. The last 3 bottles are now being kept in the treasure vault of Akima. Back in the days of prosperity, cities fortunate enough to acquire it regarded it as one of the greatest treasures ever. Unsealing it during a ceremony held in honor of 2 cities' diplomatic ties was the highest form of respect one could show the other. And now, in keeping with tradition, Akima dedicates this drink to our esteemed guests from beyond the sky.
Yeah, we can open them when we go above and beyond. I'm not drinking age yet.
Very perceptive, Mr. Dunhung. Your heroic deeds have proven that you can...
Ah, they wanted to join us. Okay. So if we invite our friends down, you're not going to shoot them down? Yeah, you're not going to shoot them?
Wow! Gray and Danny have sharp eyes indeed. You'd make outstanding members of the Twilight Courtyard.
Oh?
No need to worry, by the way. I can tell
Oh! Hello!
Expressions that she's
Hello, not Bubblegum Barbara.
Not only are you guests from beyond the sky, but you've also done so much for Akima. You're practically heroes to us all. Lady Aglaya would never subject you to Aquila's judgment.
Hyacinth, thank you for taking care of the wounded of the past few days.
Is she a healer?
Oh, it's no trouble.
I mean, she has the cutesy look. Of course, she'll be a healer.
I'm just thrilled to see them all going home healthy again. Oh, it's Cassie. Oh, I missed you.
Who is this? She reminds me of an old friend with pink hair.
As an acolyte of Aquila, I'm here to bring
She
healing to
is!
the world. Plus,
She's at least a nun, at most a healer.
fate must have brought us together. Can we be friends? I'd love to hear your tales of the sky. And oh, it's a rare occasion that Akima presents such an invaluable gift to guests. Lady Aglaya, may I have the honor of tasting it too?
Of course you may. Esteemed guests of Akima, please believe me when I say that this gift carries no hidden agendas. As for the matter of the Alliance, you need not give me an answer here and now.
Well, if you insist.
Oh, yay! Then I'll get started on my questionnaire.
Allow me to do the honors. This young lady is Hyacinth, assistant lecturer of the Newsporists at the Grove of Epiphany.
Oh no, she's adorable.
Known as the Twilight.
Oh no.
Many of the
I love
Crisis
adorable
heirs suffered
characters.
injuries during Nikador's attack on Akima. So the Grove sent Lady Hyacinth to treat the wounded in Akima.
But what I'm really good at is helping people sort out what ails their mind and spirit. If you're ever feeling troubled, come find me. A little sunbathing in the courtyard will chase all your worries away.
A therapist?
Well,
Oh god, maybe I need to stay away from her. She by the time I'm done, she'll need a therapist.
Head back, Lady Aglaya.
I would love to keep you in Akima for a few more days, but I would hate to provoke the ire of the Grove. As it happens, Akama intends to send a messenger to the Grove for updates about the research on the Black Tide. We also want to communicate our desire to discuss the retrieval of Cersei's cool flame at the earliest convenience.
Oh, that sounds pretty serious. Lady Aglaya, you can't be asking me to...
No need to fret. We won't put you on the spot. Trian will be going there as the diplomatic messenger of Akama, and Castris will be accompanying her.
I happen to have a few questions for Professor Anaxa as well, regarding the missing Titan Thanatos.
We'll go and play.
If you're not keen on just sitting around, Mr. Trailblazer, why not go with us?
Mr. Trailblazer!
It's a picturesque place, perfect for sightseeing.
That's a wonderful suggestion. Come visit the Grove, Grey. I'd be
Grey!
delighted to show you around.
Oh, Gray and Donnie. I get it. And Danny.
In that case, do bring this spindle along with you. This tool, called the weft, is used to spin thread and has been passed down in my family through generations. Though it doesn't see much practical use nowadays, it's become a symbol of great significance. In this respect, it is the perfect token to represent my will. If you encounter trouble at the Grove, just take this out and show it to them. While you're in the Grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible, regardless of whether they're corporeal or not, allowing you to see.
Oh, well, we found our new
as
mechanic
found.
then.
Castris knows this too. Make good use of it. Trian is already waiting for you at the outskirts of Okima, so I won't keep you any longer. May your journey be smooth.
Nice. Right.
I'm glad to be in your company again, mister. Thanatos, and they have something.
Oh,
Let's go.
I came here with a colleague from the Twilight Courtyard. I've asked her to pack her luggage in advance, so she's already waiting for us by the city gates. Let's go meet up with her.
Probably an NPC, but, you know. I'm guessing it's an NPC.
There she is! And Lady Trian. But who's that
Yeah.
they're looking at?
Oh.
Did something happen, Clementine? Oh, that's a serious injury.
Miss Hyacinth, this man was discovered by Trian! Trian was in a bad mood this morning, so we went to the outskirts of Akama for some fresh air. But then we found him collapsed on the roadside. Trian knows the city has good doctors, so Trian brought our new friend into the city to look for a doctor.
I was waiting here for Miss Hyacinth when I bumped into Lady Trian. But by then, this man was already in critical condition, so...
Oh no,
so I
where's
had
he
to
come
perform some
from?
emergency treatment first.
These wounds
Oh,
caused by
it's
Clementine.
approaching.
This is bad. Clementine, prepare a ward for this man at once. I'll treat him myself. It's a miracle he's still alive, considering how badly the Black Tide injured him. Gray, Cassie, and Trian, would you mind making your way to the Grove first? Once this man is out of danger, Clementine and I will join you. As a healer, I cannot ignore it.
She's a healer. Oh no, she's gonna be an abundance.
I understand.
Oh no, the class I always have to pull for.
Trian believes he'll get better. Everybody, follow Trian! Fly, fly, fly away from Akama!
Quickly before we go.
To the skies we fly! Leaving Akama behind! Little Cass, little Gray, are you ready?
Let's go.
I'm ready too.
Okie dokie! Everybody, let's hold hands. To the Grove we go!
Right. I actually have to be 1 second. This is gonna have a cutscene, so I'll let this play out. I'll be
It's
1
harder
second
than
and
I
I'll be
thought
back,
to set
alright?
gemstones onto Wolfeld.
Cass, memmy, memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem.
Mim wants to try sewing. Here, why don't you give it a go? It's hard not to like Mem when they're so adorable.
What about me?
Oh, this is amazing. It seems as if their voice has become more intelligible after the battle with Nikador. After spending the last few days together, I feel like I'm gradually gaining the ability to understand what they're saying. Even if it's just a little.
That's scary. Do you know who Mem reminds me of? Chibi.
Is everybody awake? Little Gray, little Cass, and a little pink puppy?
It's already action hour. Lady Trian, I hope you're well rested. You were talking in your sleep. Did you dream of many things?
Sleep talking? What did Trian's?
Oh, you just made a deal with the devil.
Something like, Mommy, doll with sword. Let's fight together. We'll be brave.
Ugh, it's so embarrassing. Please don't make fun of
We all sleep talk eventually at some
point. Of course not. Wasn't Lady Trian's mother also the Holy Maiden of Yanasopolis?
Uh-huh. Mama was the strongest holy maiden in all of our history. She also gave us the prophecy of deliverance. And she had red hair that looked like a cute red mushroom. But Trian can't remember what Mama looked like anymore. Not even in the dream just now.
Bless her heart. It's all about mums, this.
Trian thinks that's a great idea. Can the pink puppy help Trian out? Yay! Little Memmy from now on.
Alicia, calm down.
Okie dokie.
New area, let's go!
We need to help Aggie ask the big tree whether Cersei's would be willing to visit Akama. If we follow this woven trail and keep going upward, we'll reach the grove in no time.
Alright, we're in!
Legend has it that whenever they requested an audience with Cersei's,
hello?
Astia would always come to the meeting in a long white dress. As the warp...
Look! A huge tree! It's...
Whoa! That is... Huh. Good point, should probably take a photo. That is the Reason Titan.
It's the Bow of Rift. The divine...
I was gonna say, yeah, it is them.
Flora began to grow where they planted their roots. And this flatland basin upon which we stand gradually became a large, verdant forest. A long time ago, Thelesis, the first scholar, led the masses to build a garden and courtyard in the forest, naming the site the Grove of Epiphany. There, people sought mental clarity, knowledge, and enlightenment.
Trian knows this. Everybody says that was how this big academy came to be.
Oh no, we're back at school.
Something feels off. The Grove has always welcomed scholars.
Uh-oh.
So too.
So, who's causing the quiet? Because it ain't me, I'm yapping.
Yet, it seems both the Grove's messengers... Please don't speak such words once we're in the confines of the Grove.
Sorry, Cass, I'm kidding.
Maybe everybody's still asleep because classes haven't started yet. They don't want to be disturbed, so they shut the entrance.
This place is too quiet.
Trian found it! Everybody, fly across to the other side! The entrance on the other side. Where could it be?
This thing over here. Woo!
His eyes are so sharp!
They are. They can cut diamonds. Be careful.
The courtyard of Storky should be just ahead of us.
Ooh. Yoink. Well.
As I expected, something's not right here. Not to mention that this whole place is also eerily quiet.
Are we gonna come across a murder? Maybe something's happened.
That's possible.
Trian! Jesus!
No one's here.
That scared me.
Lady Trian, could you lend me that golden spindle? Do you remember? Lady Aglaia said this. While you're in the grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible, regardless of whether they're corporeal or not. This is achievable because the grove is not only where the roots of Circes are, but also where the chrysalis of gold manifests. Oh, Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection. This is a proverb that was recorded in the handbook of Nestia's priests. If I'm not mistaken, we should be able to draw power out of this butterfly exuvia with the golden thread.
There isn't a reaction. Did it not work?
But that shouldn't be. Are they white dryad flowers?
Let me try.
No, these aren't white dryads. These are shadows of dead white dryads.
Dead shadow?
Strictly speaking, these white dryads are still plants. They only gained sentience as a result of Circe's blessing of equality. But their sentience is minimal when compared to that of humans. These flowers have already died. What you see here are just faint afterimages of their souls. However, this also means that the golden thread has definitely connected with the Titan's presence. Without the golden thread's outlines, we would not have been able to see them at all.
But what happened to
You could either see it as a person wearing a robe, or you could see it
Can you
as a funny bird. I mean, look, that whole thing's just like beak, and then the light blue is the eye holes. Got anything?
Black cloak, sword toward the great tree.
I have a bad feeling about this. The deathly fog of Thanatos is fast approaching.
Oh! Trian will be on high
God damn it. I did it again. Okay, we have our puzzles. There we go. That's a lot better.
Decorative designs wouldn't go amiss.
Give me this. There we go. Amphora's demigod of treasures. Right, let's head towards this great tree. Something tells me Mr. Blackcloak is awaiting. Oh, there we go. It's like many-headed Ouroboros.
The smell of death is becoming more and more intense.
Whoa.
There, on the steps.
This looks really scary.
No, it's neither of those. This is a creation of the Black Tide. Such creatures are formed when living beings are corrupted and turned into deformed hollow husks of their former selves. Everybody, stay alert. Regardless of what has happened to the Grove, the fact that we're seeing the remains of a Black Tide creation here definitely doesn't bode well.
Should we inform Aggie about this? Mem. The monster is.
These things look very much like the enemies in ZZZ plus the Destruction Ravagers.
Trian, please hide behind us, mister. Let's do this.
Well, let's see how they like having the shields broken.
The words black, sword, and cloak. They're talking about the Black Tide.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Share good fortunes.
They are very close to what the Destruction uses. The Ravagers.
All will be swept away by the wind.
When you're looking at them. Unfortunately, no one here would know what that means.
You defeated it! Little Gray, little Kaz, you're
So it might be the Destruction Titan that's here as well.
To think the Black Tide has spread this quickly to the Grove despite its remote location. I'm afraid a world where strife has fallen is far more dangerous than we ever imagined.
Oh no! Does this mean that Akuma is also in danger?
Looking at this mess, it seems the scholars at least succeeded in fending off the first wave of attacks, but at what price?
Lady Aglaya, after a few days of surgeries, both major and minor, we were able to save the life of that patient found on the outskirts of Akuma.
Thank you again, Hyacinth, for your hard work.
The scarring of his organs was especially severe, a result of the Black Tide's corruption. It's a miracle he's even survived. I can't say for sure when he'll regain consciousness.
Don't stress yourself out over this. You've already done everything in your power to save him. There's no need to hurry to the Grove either. You deserve a good rest now. Chibi, I have some things to tell you as well. There's something strange about where that patient came from. He is not Akuman. The way the stitches on his clothes are hidden is quite unique. Such craftsmanship is undeniably from the Grove.
The grove? You mean...
Now that I think about it, Castrus and the rest should have arrived at the grove by now.
Trian just got in contact. The Black Tide has invaded the grove. We haven't detected any survivors, even with the help of the Golden Thread. What should we do, Aggie?
The Black Tide is posing an even greater risk to us now. I did not expect the grove to be the first to be impacted.
Well, you take off the knowledge, everyone becomes dumber, and
Can they tell where the core flame is right now?
We see it. The core flame is still there, but they can't say for sure whether the Titan has also been corrupted by the Black Tide.
Please let them know that for now, the most pressing task is to identify the core flame and transfer it to a safe place as quickly as possible. We must also search for survivors and find out exactly what happened to the grove. Oh, and find Anaxa. Unless something went terribly wrong, he should still be alive.
They've set off. Please, stay safe, everyone.
I pray for their safety too.
Aggie, how do you know that Anaxa is still alive?
I know that man all too well. If that blasphemous performer knew that he was not long for this world, he would most certainly try to seize the core flame and drag the Titan down with him.
Is this a joke as well?
No, I'm being serious this time. We're facing threats from both within and without Akima. The merciless carnage may have ceased, but Akima's nemesis continues to sharpen their blades even now. They may have even prepared the gallows from which to hang us already.
You mean...
Even if the divine authority of strife is as yet unclaimed, the Black Tide is advancing more rapidly than I expected. I fear this tragedy is more than a mere natural disaster. Alas, it's too late. The Council will likely take this opportunity to do something... I will try to keep this under wraps for now. But you must also take care and be prepared for anything that may happen.
All right. Should I inform Hyacinth about this?
Not for now. She must be exhausted after performing surgeries non-stop for so many days. I don't want to overwhelm her with this bad news.
Good idea. Let's not overwhelm people.
We can only hope that the
it
grove
doesn't work
weathers
out.
This crisis
Yours
with as many
truly,
survivors
someone with
as
ADHD.
possible.
That being said, based on the condition of this patient, Chibi, we should prepare for the worst. It's likely he is the only one who managed to escape from the grove against all odds.
Everything will be fine.
Shit.
The people at the grove are really smart. They'll definitely be able to chase away the Black Tide.
Guessing they're like the great tutor, the great teacher or something?
How should I put it? Lady Aglaya doesn't trust Anaxa at all.
Sounds like a big shot.
Being a chrysosaur, Anaxa resolutely
Oh!
and prophecies are
Anaxa is an heir!
During our regular citizens'
Huh.
assemblies, he always votes to oppose the flame chase journey.
Anaxa is... Actually, that's the new green guy, I think?
Trian knows the answer to that.
The smartass?
Everybody says that Circes, who symbolizes reason, is the most tolerant of novel ideas. Apart from Kefali, they're the Titan who treats us the best.
Yes, that is how we formed an agreement with these Titans who bear no harm toward humanity. If they agree to support us on our flame chase journey, we will wait till the final moments of the journey to restore their core flames.
With the exception of Voronix, that is, they didn't lend us their power willingly.
That is true. It's also fortunate that these gods weren't corrupted by the Black Tide and did not descend into madness.
Trian believes Circes will be alright. After all, everybody says that the people of the grove are really smart. So, Little Gray and Little Cass, just leave the task of finding Anaxa and everyone else to Trian. It's It's easy for Trian to look for people because we can fly.
You can fly without your wings too if I kick you hard enough.
Good idea. In that case, please bring the weft along with you, Lady Trian. The golden thread will be much more effective from up above. Please promise us that you'll take care of yourself.
Okie doke. If Trian gets in trouble, we'll look for all of you. In return, if you get in trouble, remember to call for Trian, okay? We'll come right over and open the gate for you.
That's the other thing I wish to mention. Do not open the gate unless you have no other choice, Lady Trian. Your body is not in good shape at the moment.
Okay. We will keep that in mind. Trian was just trying to help.
Of course, we know that. After all, Lady Trian is a demigod, the most powerful among all of us here. Remember all those brave heroes in the tales you've heard. They would always save their strength until the very last moment. That way, they could ensure that nothing went wrong with their plans.
In that case, brave Trian shall clear the way for all of you. Memmy mem memmy mem mem. Memmy memmy mem 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 mem. Mem mem mem. Memmy mem mem mem.
So many monsters.
Memmy mem mem memmy mem. Memmy mem.
Okay, so we have the ruins at least. Optional, transcends black tides, monster memories. It's optional. It's not Monster Hunter. Optional means no. For me. It's locked.
I can't open it. It was probably sealed in order to ward off the black tide.
How long did that go? Flaming Lance charge!
Yanis's power
Aww.
is far stronger than we could ever imagine.
Hey, Asta! How you doing? Sorry if I took a while to respond. How's your day going?
Are you serious? Just a mere door, and your first instinct is to call on the gods?
Huh? Anaxa! Hello!
Before you try unlocking the door, perhaps you should first find
This is definitely Anaxa. He's talking like a smart ass.
My name is Anaxagoras.
Yeah, there he is! Oh, another character I really wish I could pull for, but because of Cass and now her. Now, if they're on the same banner and one of them is a 4-star, I think he's going to be a 5, I believe, in the next patch. But I think he's the other 5-star, actually. Oh, bollocks. I think he's the next 5-star as well. No!
Rule number 2. Never.
Good, thanks. Just got the youngster, but I'm glad. Glad to hear you're having a good one.
The person standing here and conversing with you right now isn't the vestiges of a memory. Rather, it is the culmination of the...
So he's the scientist that's against religion.
Irrefutable and undeniable exalted truth. Through the wonders of alchemy, I have shattered my soul and transmuted it into gold before burying it in this spot. I have recorded these words so that visitors may learn where their next destination...
Wait, but you can communicate. That's... Wait, there's been a new... Okay. Oh, he's an alchemist. Okay.
Having said that,
Man, so, dude, do you also have a mother? Would you give an arm and a leg to see them again?
in other words, this voice isn't
I don't think we have their voice actor just yet.
That's because my precise calculations account for every possibility. I also know that you have already discovered the cause of the calamity at the Grove, the Black Tide, and that you mistakenly believe that the scholars have been wiped.
Yeah, we don't have a voice actor announcement just yet.
While the Black Tide was still approaching the Grove,
Because I swear I've heard this person in Genshin before as well.
they are heading toward the holy city of Akama as we speak. Only a small fraction of the scholars stayed behind with me to defend the Grove. If all goes well, Cersei's core flame will reach
Oh.
before long. But since you have accessed this message, something
Yeah, I was gonna say.
must have occurred. For now, you should continue onward to the Luminary Throne, where you may retrieve the core flame. And our mortal remains. And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
That kind of made me think of a Handsome Jack moment, just like in terms of Borderlands, where you can just respond to everything.
Mister.
Oh man, it's still my favorite. Oh, I need to actually probably get that as a clip. Just Jack going,
Professor.
"What the hell is this?"
That's a lot to digest.
My funny
at once.
watermark.
I'm sorry.
Let's go.
It is located at the top of the giant tree.
It's a throne, so it's probably a place of the most knowledge and all that kind of stuff.
According to Anaxa,
Yeah.
the flame should still be there, but making our way there won't be as simple as the professor made it sound. I'm
sorry, I know that she's gonna get more and more, be able to speak more and more English, but the fact that Mem just has occasional English cracks me up.
Right. Let's see whether he
Mem. Got it?
Alchemy is
Yoink!
truly incredible.
Whoa. So, that's supposed to be the core flame?
No, you didn't imagine it. I heard it as well. I'm afraid that someone's probably nearby. As we are unable to ascertain whether they are friend or foe.
Well, I see a treasure chest over there on the left.
Remain cautious.
Don't worry, I've experienced some ghost hunting. Don't worry about it.
Found it. The voice is coming from over there.
The heart?
No. It seems to be coming from somewhere even further that way. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, I'll do that. But first things first. Oh, well, there's Aglia's beetle hunt. So we can get on with that in a point. Let's quickly first.
Never
Go.
let your guard down.
Give me that. I'll take every single bit of readable material I find. Because it's what I like to do. We have a lift. Okay. Restore all the stats. Hello, ancient shrine. I believe you were talking to me. It's always the shrines, man.
Regardless of what you do, a stone won't be able to speak.
Whoa! Hello!
Such a lively little bunny. You even smell.
I'm guessing you're the personification of the Titan.
smooth-talking child. I'll accept your praise.
Who are you? Keep your distance and identify yourself. Otherwise, you'll face the consequences.
Don't threaten a god!
The scent of Thanatos. I recognize you. Idonia's renowned goddess of death.
Since you are aware, stop provoking the authority of death. Answer my question.
Baring your fangs at me. How cute. Just call me Calypso. I greet you on behalf of the 7 sages and the Lotophagists.
Hi,
Be
Professor.
careful. Even if the head of the Lotophagists has never shown their true identity before, we shouldn't trust this person so easily. The Weft could not detect her presence just now. That would be out of the ordinary if she were truly a phantom body. But if she is someone who has passed on, I should be able to tell. Let me test her.
Do you mind if I join your private conversation?
That would be rather inappropriate for someone who isn't even willing to reveal their real self.
Hostilities! Cass!
However, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully. If you can do so without hesitation, we won't treat you as an enemy for the time being.
A pop quiz? Well, that sparks my interest. Go ahead.
What was the topic for the grand finals of the 752nd Great Debate?
Is a flying arrow in motion or at rest?
Who was your representative?
Medea. She went up against Finon of the New Sporists.
Who won?
Nobody won because the 752nd Great Debate never took place. What I just mentioned happened during the previous debate. Finon emerged victorious and obtained his 10th consecutive debate wreath. Also, to alleviate your worries, I shall provide you with a piece of information that's more valuable than the Great Debate. Anaxa the New Sporist is still alive. I saved him, and he is now recuperating at the Luminary Throne. So,
I love this one. But I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. I love anything to do with arboreal design. So I absolutely adore Calypso here.
Of yours
Okay, I'm just gonna say I adore this.
More likable than the previous one. As the saying goes, seeing.
I love roses and arboreal design in
Why
characters.
don't you follow me to the throne and take a look for yourself?
I'll keep my eyes on you at all times.
Oh, that's truly an honor. As long as we can get the water wheel turning, we'll be able to use it to ascend. So, the solution is to awaken this heart.
Grab it. Alright. There we go. Speed boost. So we have to awaken the heart to ascend the water wheels, get to the top, and go from there. Yeah, I could do it. Alright, are we going down or up? Okay. Sometimes you gotta go down if you want to go up. Actually, it's usually how games work. You go down before you go up.
Is that
in games?
Chamber of Purifying Tears?
You have a good memory.
Why exactly?
My intention should be obvious. See that shallow pond over there? Water lilies grow there. Initially, Circes watered them with their tears, while Nestia nurtured them with affectionate love. They are a token of the eternal companionship between the two gods. All the two of you have to do is to cross the deep well and retrieve the golden bough of vows for me. You're making it sound so ominous.
We can retrieve it, but I advise you not to waste your time on any schemes.
Oh my. I'm helping you to eliminate your worries and obstacles, and yet I receive nothing in return. Besides, the bow is essential for awakening the heart and drawing water out of the source. If you can't find it this time, we can just remain trapped here for the rest of eternity.
Okay.
You're overthinking, although it would be absurd to say that I have no other motives. Since
You want to pass on?
I might as well take this chance to explain. I'm simply making use of this opportunity to see what you two are made of. Now is not the time for me to elaborate further. So, please proceed. As a student of Anaxa, equivalent
I cannot deny that. Mister, since our interests are aligned right now, it's better for us to do as she says. Besides, she knows about my past. Even though I'm not able to elaborate much, I can tell you that she has reasons to fear me. If you unfortunately turn out to be her ultimate target, please don't worry. I will promptly intervene.
Yep, so we gotta make the water lilies grow. Got one of these. We take it all the way down.
Huh? There are Ichor vessels stored here.
Okay. So we need to then turn these on.
How smart.
Okay, we gotta come back here later. Okay. And there's more of these guys as well, which is good. So they're farmable at least. There's another one over there though.
Complete.
Which is interesting.
Let's hope that this is not a trap set.
Yeah, let's take it.
This is the Golden Bow of Vows. I hope that the Titan will not take their anger out on us.
Don't worry, there's several eons that have my back.
If only they could interfere in the affairs of the Titans.
So lustrous and beautiful. It's even more magnificent than before. Understood. My apologies, Pink Bunny.
Memmy bunny
Every time it gets me.
Is this the legendary Golden Bow of Vows?
We'll know once we test it. There's a secret passageway behind the pond. It's faster if we take that path.
Yoink. Ah! Is this the lift we saw earlier? Oh gosh, I should use some Vicks, so my nose has just started to water. Give me a second. Oh, I love love being ill. I love, you can tell it's getting springtime. You can tell it's getting to spring because the colds are coming in full. Here we go, let's test it out. Come on. Be right, be right. B4. You sunk my battleship. Yeah.
We're here. Could you kindly pluck a petal for me and place it into the pool? Now, can our little goddess perform that again?
Huh?
That being the oath of Nestia's priests.
Right. Got it. O Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
Ma'am.
Ooh! I mean, this is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, this is beautiful. How dazzling. And it's beating.
It's just an ancient promise between the Titan and humans. So, what do you think? It really is the Golden Bow of Vows. And I did not set any traps for you, right?
That is indeed true.
You look like a sad, lost puppy. Even if this is indeed a scheme to get you to lower your guard, you don't have any other choice but to play along, do you? Therefore, why don't we just put everything aside and work together? We can always determine who's right and who's wrong once we overcome this.
Yes, I agree.
Great. Then let's ride the water wheel.
However, giving us half-truths is not the right attitude for cooperation. Furthermore, according to the principle of equivalent exchange, since we have passed your so-called trial, isn't it time for
eye for an eye. Yeah. Pass it.
I really can't bear to look at your sad expressions. Although you only cleared a simple trial, I'm willing to make an exception and treat you with sincerity. I'll allow each of you to ask a question.
Well, in that case, mister...
A good question.
True.
It's an inability to do so rather than an unwillingness. For me to appear in my true form, I'll require your help. Well, it's your turn now, little goddess of death.
My question is, was your previous answer the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
There's no point in making this unnecessarily complicated.
That applies to you as well. However, we do not harbor any hostility. We merely want to avoid any potential harm to us.
That was a good counter-argument there.
Lady Calypso, if you want us to work together more effectively, I advise you to answer my question honestly.
All right. I was completely truthful in my response just now.
With all due respect, omitting facts can also be considered deceit.
Is that so? Regardless, I still stand by my previous response.
Then please lead the way. After all, facts speak for themselves. The truth will come to light once we arrive at the Luminary Throne.
All right. I originally thought that you were just a beautiful flower planted in
she's a flower, right? She's gorgeous.
But now, I see you have some prickly thorns, too.
I'll just consider that a compliment.
She is Seela.
I'm complimenting your
Actually, no, she's not Seela. She's Seelie.
All right.
The Seelie.
I'll wait for you up there.
Nope. Treasure, 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 treasure. Loot goblin mode. Away! Oh. God damn it. Get your ass back here. Bartholomew! You're all talk. Give me my chest. Can you believe that guy? Can you believe him? Aha! That was good. That was a good hiding spot for it. Sure, I can go that way, but first, reveal the statues.
Speaking of which, don't you also have a red-haired companion?
What have you done with Trib?
Memmy mem. Memmy mem memmy.
Out of the way, dead body. I want the music. Actually, I will just quickly activate this because there's going to be an achievement with these. So there's going to be a achievement just to see all of these, so I might as well, while I see them, do them. Yoink! The power of being a loot goblin. Oi! Bud of treasures. You love to see it. That is a brand new farming spot. Unlocked and ready. So, where we going, what we doing, how we doing? That looks like dragon markings, if anything. I see her, I see some things. Hello again.
Oh, it's little Gray, little Cass, and the pink puppy.
Lady Trianne, are you all right?
I see a beetle on the leaf.
No, Trianne flew high up into the air so the monsters couldn't reach us.
Air supremacy secured.
Supremacy secured. That sounds so cool. What does it mean? Wait,
What if they had projectiles, Trianne?
The spindle that Aggie gave us is so powerful that Trianne seems to have found Nax. He's near the treetop. Even though our perception of him is very weak, it's not like the White Dryads from before. But since Trianne was alone and afraid that it might be dangerous, we did not fly there to take a look.
It seems like Lady Trianne did not forget our promise. Anaxa is indeed still alive, and he's at the Luminary Throne right now. It seems like Lady Calypso did not lie regarding this.
Huh? Calypso? Who's that? Oh, so you found a survivor! But the golden thread doesn't seem to be able to sense the person you're talking about.
Coming and going without a trace.
I don't think she's alive.
Person.
Actually,
Oh!
Trianne also found this.
This is a piece of burnt cloth.
Destruction.
Yup. Trianne found it on a branch not long ago. Trianne even used the golden thread to search around and found that the entire grove is giving off a similar aura. Trianne doesn't think so. Because when Trianne picked it up, we didn't see anything at all. And judging by the golden thread, the aura seems to be all around.
Lady Trianne, where is the aura gathered at right now?
It seems to be... Oh! A little higher and a little ahead of us!
The Dome of Devotion. Calypso, just what are you hiding?
Excuse me, dead body. Coming through. And a Zagreus moment. Hand moment. Whimsy. Oh my god, I'm gonna get the first time in my life, I'm gonna get 3 coins of Whimsy. They are not chests. Noted. Went a bit far, didn't I? There we go.
No danger detected, but never let your guard down.
Oh, it was a spear this whole time. Huh. Okay. God damn it, Bartholomew! Stop stealing my shit! I think I gotta kill this guy. I definitely gotta kill this guy. Give up, you'll never catch you. Sure! Take my enhanced basic!
Be of your body and mine.
Let us dance once more.
Farewell, Bar.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Existence is unity.
Yeah.
The power of break teams. I'm the Galactic Baseballer, and I'm invincible. Do you know what the best part was? I have done a cosplay of Trailblazer.
Inspection complete.
Intergalactic Baseballer is how I have myself introduced to the cosplay competitions. Alright. Is it a bit silly? Yeah. Do I care? Not really. Oh, it's the dragon thing again.
The golden thread is vibrating more and more violently.
Which means someone's telling a lie!
Everyone, let's be even more cautious.
Who's lying in here? Who's lying? Santa will find out and you'll go straight on the naughty list.
Hold on. The butterfly of divine mind is gone?
Care to explain what you mean?
That can't be. Was it for fending off the black tide? Or...
What exactly is this butterfly of divine mind?
No. How should I put it? It's considered a safeguard for the Titan's core flame. This butterfly is created from Nestia's remaining divine mind and bears the responsibility of guarding the core flame. Legend has it that someone can only pass the trial of the butterfly by proving they possess pure and unselfish love within their heart. Only then can they awaken the great tree to open up the path to meet Circes.
But how are we going to prove it?
Ma'am, really?
Sorry, but even I
I love you.
After all, this is a secret among secrets that only a select few...
That's the Titan locking the door and slamming it in our face prior.
Rather than worry about this, Lady Trian, did the golden thread react to anything around here?
No. That unknown thing seems to be even farther ahead and higher up.
Perhaps we can try again. Let's see if the butterfly will still react to the golden bough of vows despite having dissipated. If it's indeed the token mentioned in the legends, there should be a reaction. Let me give it a try. Oh, Nestia. With the weft as my
It's dead. Oh yeah, I can see it. Looks like a butter.
Lady Trian. And even Mem?
Little Gray, little Cass, look over here! Quick, Mummy! He's about to burst into flames!
The voice seems to be coming from the Star Chase atrium.
Yeah, sure. Just give me a second. Yoink. Bing, bong, run! Mammy, if you burst into flames, you owe me a ton of money! I'm warning you!
Little Gray, little Cass, it's bad. I'm fine. Ma'am.
Lady Trian, what exactly happened just now?
Trian and Memmy were looking around to see if there were any mechanisms nearby. But just as they went to take a closer look at that big piece of amber, they were surrounded!
I see. Let's get a move on. The orbs belonging to Orynyx's priests should be nearby. Hopefully they'll be of some use.
Memmy.
Up, blue?
It's connected! Let's hurry! Memmy is already bouncing around due to the heat!
Yeah, just let me grab that. Grab the treasure. You know, we need all the gems we can get, so... Boop.
But never let your guard down.
We can air reverse. Turn that off.
Oh no. I'm starting to smell something.
Oh, I love the Pegasi. Ma'am, I don't like that you're talking about being cooked. That's my thing. Man, I'm cooked, but I smell delicious.
Eternal.
Yeah. Everything in this world is bleeding. Share good fortunes. Set the sea.
Ablaze! Okay, I love the enemy design, as always, with this game. They're simplistic, but in the best way possible.
Easy.
I'm glad that everyone is all right. Speaking of which, this piece of amber...
A remnant of Nestia's core flame. To get to the throne at the treetop, gather the embers before you with the golden bough of vows, and present it to the divine butterfly.
Whoa, where did you...
Ah, we can finally introduce you, Trian. Meet Calypso.
Finally appeared. Lady Calypso.
Yes, it's been some time. The battle just now was a true delight, and I feel quite elated. It seems like I'll really be able to rely on all of you to reclaim my true form.
Oh, are you Nestia?
Lady Trian, how does the golden thread react to her?
Huh. There's no reaction at
You're Nestia, aren't you?
Obviously. After all, the fragment that you picked up just now is completely unrelated to me. All right. Just do as I say. If you're able to pass the trial, I will tell you everything truthfully.
Another trial.
Ma'am, but we have to go to the treetop to find Nax anyway, right?
I've got a hunch. Come, let's collect the embers and go confront her. According to Calypso, we just have to gather the embers before us with the golden bough of vows. How incredible.
Memmy?
Sure. Let's head our way back and see how this goes. Alright?
It seems like you managed to gather the embers. In that case, just offer it to the divine butterfly.
Didn't you say there's multiple?
It'll be fine. Let's just do it.
Confusion? Sure, here. Woohoo! I love it when they do fire like this. Although I'll say some of the textures right now are a little bit weird.
All of you have indeed passed the trial.
Hmm? The sound of a butterfly's wings.
I'll be back shortly. Of course, our promise still stands. But now, it's time for me to sacrifice myself. If the West Wind ever ends, let that be the place where we reunite. Farewell, my love.
Lady Calypso, this is...
It's nothing much. Thank you so much for your help. Now, it's time for me to fulfill my part of the promise.
Well, in that case, I can start. You're actually...
There we go!
Right?
Thought it was one of the Titans.
Oh my. The children of humanity have passed...
Hey, I knew immediately! I just kept questioning it.
I was wondering when you were planning to expose me. How did you know?
The riddle-like trials. Your distrustful yet sincere character, referring to Nestia as your love, and the head of the Litophagus is actually called Medea and not Calypso.
Since you knew from the start that I was not who I said I was, why did you wait until now to expose
Plot armor.
me?
Because I did not believe that Circes would walk this world in a human form. I was also afraid that the Titans were under the control of the Black Tide and would do us harm. Also, to make a claim, one must have evidence. This is the precious knowledge that I acquired during my time at the Grove.
Excellent. To think we were able to
So,
gain a new chance at life in the midst of death. Fate.
LGBTQ in a Chinese game, huh?
Well,
I'm sorry, I had to say it.
you also tell us why you went through all the trouble of setting up...
But it's so subtle.
Oh, the reason's quite simple.
Then again, Honkai Impact 3rd channel.
I needed your help, and just like how you were wary of me, I had to ensure that you were not villains who were trying to get their hands on the core flame. I also had to ascertain that you were capable of dealing with the threat at hand.
Is this threat related to the Black Tide?
Indeed, and it's even more related to that lost item from before. Its owner is a quiet and paranoid hunter who seems to have been reborn from the Black Tide and is attacking along with it. As I could not do anything about him, I split my body up and escaped to avoid harm. I bided my time for a chance to seek assistance. Unfortunately, this was not a sustainable long-term plan.
What you mean is that you hid your own core flame?
Indeed. I split it into 3. I hid one within the Golden Bough of Vows, and sealed another in the amber, along with Nestia's remaining embers. As for the last one, it's currently in Anaxa's body, which is in dire need of repair.
What? Do you mean that you're using such a method?
After all, the scholars of the Grove have always been willing to lay down their lives to defend my core flame. As a respected god, it would be too embarrassing if I were to do nothing and simply watch the children of humanity give up their lives for me. Especially that heretic named Anaxa.
Heresy! Yeah! Join the Tyranids. Join the Tyranids.
He trapped all the creations of the Black Tide within the Grove, so that they would not be able to harm others. His way of thinking was so out of the ordinary that I felt it would be a waste for him to meet his demise in the Black Tide. And so, I decided to save his life. Of course, this also meant that I was able to conceal myself.
Yeah, best of both worlds.
And remain hidden. Well, that's... What a smart little bunny. This way, I'll be able to regain my true form. And you will be able to bring the core flame and your teacher back to Akama. We'll also take down the black-robed swordmaster at the throne. Together, in one go.
But, Circes, aren't you the reason?
Yeah, this is the most reasonable way of doing it. Leave it to me.
Even if I do not have the authority of strife, I'm still a god. I just need you to buy me some time against the warrior's blade. Once the core flame is reformed, I'll be able to show my hand.
Leave it to me. This is my specialty.
Excellent. Turn the golden bough of vows into firewood to reignite the core flame of reason.
Butterfly adorns flowers.
I'll leave it to you, children of humanity. May you be blessed with good fortune.
It seems like
This is like climbing up that city in
this
Genshin.
battle will be inevitable.
Don't worry, Trian will protect everyone.
Don't fill it
Ahead
in
lies
this game.
the luminary throne, and also the battlefield that we're about to step onto.
Ma'am, Memmy, what's wrong?
Is this Professor Anaxa?
My eyes can no longer see. No matter. All I have to do is to place this body at the core of the array.
We're at the top. Oh my goodness.
Of Emporius.
Yep, here comes a boss fight. There he is. Oh, hello.
Ma'am.
Cersei's was right. He's indeed here.
You must be our hunter friend.
Who is this black-robed guy?
Oh, Otto. No way is this Otto.
Everyone, brace yourself. This must be the hunter reborn from the black tide that Cersei's was talking about. The black sword and cloak. The owner of the piece of cloth. The north wind that sent over the deathly fog of Thanatos.
Hi.
Not demigods. Stand down or die.
You better when the Titan attacks.
That's right. Let's do our best to buy time for Cersei's.
Trian will also protect everyone.
Mister, only this time, may death protect us. Be careful.
One slash. Two slashes.
Whoa! Hey, what? We're touching her? We can touch. Whoa. Wow.
Three slashes. Are enough.
Who exactly are you?
All units on alert. Time, detonate.
Time to cleanse the field. Like Firefly, until everything burns to ashes!
Every petal in life's got all will be swept away by the wind.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Fight to land!
Some value, I suppose. Existence is unity.
Be of your body and mind.
So powerful. Cersei's was right.
Let's remove these clones.
Dreams
visions of a past life are... Let us dance once more. There's more to life. May the foul stench dissipate. Quick time to cleanse the filth. Stubborn one.
So I'm gonna try and break those things. Yikes!
Not good.
Ow! You okay? Oh! Sorry, she's bringing out the scythe. Sorry about the high-pitched noise. But...
Can't be killed in a single blow. You are indeed no ordinary human.
How annoying. Since the ambush failed, it'll be difficult to find another opportunity.
Some of the rabbit.
Professor Alexa? No. It's Cersei's. Some value, I suppose. Eternal.
Stand in position.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of your body and mind.
So really, I want to attack before he does that.
Dream vanished.
Because that brings everyone into the battle.
Like fireflies until everything burns to
I should get an extra attack, yeah?
This
Yes.
is more fight. The truth burns clear. Everything.
See
in
if I
this
can
world
kill him off, that other guy off.
is bleeding.
Which I couldn't.
Everyone, watch each other's back.
I'm about to be overwhelmed. Fighting is so much more tiring.
Am I actually gonna die to this? I might actually die. Despite getting the buff. Sure, why not? Casual mode, why not?
Since the ambush failed,
That's nice though, they're adding this kind of option. I like that actually.
Professor Alexa?
I could probably do it normally.
Some value, I suppose. Eternal. Be of your body and mind. No holding back. This is set for the sea of flame.
That's my guess.
It's fine.
I'm about to be overwhelmed. Fighting is so much more tiring.
They really did listen.
May the foul stench. Yeah.
That was tough. I'm truly exhausted.
Allow me to purge the pit.
So he now attacks, he attacks with nothing. Right?
Cloud scattered.
Now he attacks with nothing there. We gotta do that, by the way, in another battle.
This is bad.
That's gonna be a nightmare.
Century Gate, open!
No! Uh-oh. No, 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 no. I know I was making jokes when I said she was gonna die. Please don't. Please don't.
Phew. That was a close call.
Come on, your baseball is back.
Little Cass, sorry. I know you told me
Can I pat her on the head?
not to open the gate.
Please don't blame yourself, Lady Trianne. If it weren't for you, we would have already met our end at the Grove.
I feel awful. I need
You know it's bad when the peppy-go-lucky one is, you know, down in the dumps. That's when you know it's bad.
Lady Trianne, you haven't been well since you woke up. Are you sure you can make it back on your own?
All this noise and commotion. Akuma hasn't changed a bit, has it?
Are you Professor Anaxa?
There's no need for doubt. The Titan no longer speaks. It is I, Anaxagoras of the New Sporists.
Indeed. You are the only one who would refer to yourself like that. Professor, let me be honest. The mission Lady Aglaya entrusted us is to search for survivors, uncover the truth about the disaster at the Grove, and retrieve the core flame of Circe's.
That does not surprise me. And now, I'm a survivor who witnessed the entirety of the disaster, as well as the defenseless bearer of a core flame. Are you going to bring me to Aglaya to fulfill your duty?
That is indeed my duty. But I prefer not to present you to her as a captive or spoil of battle.
Fine. There's no need to make your life difficult. I'm not against meeting that woman, but I have some things to take care of first. The families of some of my fellow Grove Scholars live in the Holy City. Before we meet Aglaya, I want to visit them.
Because Lady Aglaya will probably be against it.
Let me guess. That woman will not only prevent me from visiting the families of the deceased, but will also suppress any information about the Grove. She's always been that cold-hearted. My fellows at the Grove gave their lives defending the core.
Okay, I do like him. I think if he gets a rerun and I have gems, Anaxa I definitely will go for. Maybe depending on what his depending on what his case is like. His
treat me well, even if I behaved and proved my loyalty. I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more anger on her face. Are you going to stop me, Castorus?
I will accompany you, but please understand that Lady Aglaya has her own considerations.
You truly have the makings of a fine scholar, putting yourself in other people's shoes like that. Let's go. I won't go overboard.
So, after all these years, you and Lady Aglaya are still...
Neither of us is narrow-minded. You should know the root cause of our conflict.
Well, everyone, with that mini-boss out of the way, I think that's a good place to put an end to today. Of course, I am very desperate to get back onto monster hunting as well, but I will not let that become an excuse here. I just think this is a very good spot to say that's enough for now. Obviously, when we come back, we will finish off the entire story, and we'll go from there. I think it's time that I throw y'all over, and it looks like Lucina is currently live with Sly Cooper, a series I haven't seen, but I actually am interested in seeing, so please, 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 as always, when you go over there, guys, show some love, some support. Lucina is an absolutely amazing person and a great streamer that deserves a lot more love and support. So please, 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 go have some fun. I'll see you on Thursday for some Final Fantasy. For now, this is Crunch Feeds for Arcadia Network. Signing out.